How's it going, everybody? I'm the Canadian lad, and seemingly both post-credit scenes of Black Widow have been leaked, and it carries some major spoilers for the upcoming Phase 4. Now before I break it down, I have to give you an official spoiler alert so I don't ruin your experience going into theaters, and if you're still not sure, now would be your time to click away without getting anything spoiled. But if you still decided to stick around, I'd say take all these leaks with a grain of salt, as nothing can be confirmed until the movie releases. Anyway, so the leak states that Black Widow has two post-credit scenes. The first one shows Thaddeus Ross's men are retrieving Alex's blood from the wreckage of the Red Room, which Ross orders them not to report. They also find Mason, aka Taskmaster, badly wounded but alive. Ross orders his men to bring him as well, as he might be useful. This means by the end of the film, Secretary of State Thaddeus Ross is still trying to create a super soldier serum, and that's why he asked his men to retrieve Red Guardian's blood. Red Guardian is a counterpart to Captain America, so he's a super soldier as well, and the fact that his blood was being retrieved means he does not survive the entire film, because according to this leak, Red Guardian sacrifices himself in order to protect Black Widow and his family. In Incredible Hulk, we have seen Ross trying to create super soldiers.
We're giving you a very low dose only. Need you sharp out there and disciplined. First sign of any side effect, we stop and you're off team until you straighten out. Agreed?
Agreed.
And if this leak turns out to be true, Ross is still pursuing his ambition of creating his very own brainwashed super soldiers, which points finger to one direction only, and that is Team Thunderbolt is coming to Phase 4. Thunderbolts could be the next big villains in Avengers 5. Coming to the second post-credit scene, it says Yelena, sister of Natasha, visits her makeshift grave in Hawkeye's firm. She says she has no family and no purpose left. Hawkeye says Nat wanted her to have both, and gives her Natasha's old stingers. So all the complaints Marvel has received for not paying a tribute to Black Widow in Avengers Endgame is going to end with this post-credit scene. Because remember one thing, unlike Tony Stark, Black Widow's dead body was never recovered. It remained in Vormir when she sacrificed herself for the Soul Stone. And that's why this leak mentions the word makeshift, because her actual body no longer exists in the current timeline. This second post-credit scene really opens the door for all sorts of possibilities for Yelena's character. She can now be the next Black Widow or be morally corrupt and join Thaddeus Ross and his team, because in the comics Yelena is actually a member of Thunderbolts, so it's gonna be exciting to see how her character unfolds in the future of MCU. Apart from these two post-credit scenes, this leak also reveals a major character in Black Widow. It's been reported that actor Ray Winston is playing the role of Dreykov, a character who was referenced by name in Avengers 1.
Can he wipe out that much red? Dreykov's daughter? Sao Paulo? The hospital fire? Your ledger is dripping. It's gushing red, and you think saving a man no more virtuous than yourself will change anything?
Here we see Loki mentioning multiple incidents where Black Widow was in the wrong side. Because of her, Dreykov's daughter was wrongly killed, and Hawkeye received the order to kill Natasha, but he recognized her genuine guilt, hence he made a different call. And that's why Loki says, can you wipe that much red in your ledger? Coming back to Dreykov, the fact that he lost his daughter because of Black Widow, it just all makes sense that he will be in the movie trying to take revenge on her. And that would be it for this video, but this leak essentially talked about the entire movie. I'll make a separate video on that before Black Widow nears its release date, which is currently postponed due to the outbreak. So let's see when Marvel decides to release Black Widow, and just before that, I'll upload a video explaining the entire plot. Until then, grab the subscribe button if you haven't already, and give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I'll see you lads.
In a minute.